Hey there, collective. This is going to be a general read. I start off with your true emotional oracle, then I do your tarot, then I do your romance and love oracle, and then I finish off with love messages. I hope all has been well. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for all the views, the shares, the comments, and let's just go straight in. Okay, so starting off with your true emotional oracle. Okay, so we've got someone feeling ashamed. What have they done, collective? What have they done? Workplace affair. As now, this is giving me Three of Swords. Some of you have been dealing with, let's just say it for what it is, a cheater. Others, maybe the person didn't cheat, but you caught them in the act of maybe showing attention to someone else, or maybe you had an inkling that something wasn't quite right between two people, the person obviously that you were dealing with, and maybe a person that was in your person's life, like a friend or something like that. But yeah, they're feeling shame for it. They're feeling shame. Married. Now, some of you, this is more so telling me that some of you were in a relationship that might have been like long term. Some of you might have been married. Some of you may have had to divorce this person. Some of you may still be married to this person. It's just that you're not living within the same building. But yeah, this relationship seems like it was quite a serious one. If it's not the fact that you were married, maybe you had talks about potentially making something or getting something off the ground to the point where it was then going to be something serious, something that you could announce to maybe family and friends. Yeah, this person also seems like they're a bit of a runner. When things get a bit tough, they run. If they can't answer particular questions, they run. When they get stuck in maybe tight corners because of things that they've done, they run. But runners, they've got this way of running back. It's quite the odd combination that they've got going on inside themselves, but they do that quite often. I think the attachment style is avoidant, if I'm correct. But yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have often on hot and cold, detached, ghosted. You have maybe had to detach from this person, and it's maybe for your own sanity. It may be because emotionally this was starting to cripple you in such a way that your own determination, your own life was being put on hold. Something had to give here. You decided, no, enough is enough. Maybe they detached from you, but then now you're starting to see it as a blessing in disguise, right? So they maybe thought by detaching from you, maybe blocking you on everything, maybe that would change the narrative a little bit and maybe sway you as well, because they almost make it feel like they're doing you a favor by unblocking you, even though they're in the wrong, which is very, very manipulative, but people do this. But now you're starting to see that that's a toxic environment and the manipulation had to stop. Okay. Yeah. Again, you're turning your back. There it is, right there, turning your back. Okay, let's go into tarot. Yeah, this seems very karmic. Very toxic to a certain degree. It's also reflecting a lot of emotional instability within the person. Okay, King of Cups, but you're not emotionally unstable. You're quite open to love, aren't you, collective? You're quite open to love. What this is telling me is you're willing to put everything on the line for someone that will love you equally. That's what that's giving me with the King of Cups. You're willing to put all of your emotions into one basket for a person, hand them your heart if they will do the same for you. Two of Wands. You've had to make a decision here, haven't you? You've had to make a decision. And it's not been the easiest of decisions either, based on what I can see. King of Pentacles. Now this could be a totally different energy, or this could be a mixture of both of those energies in one, and that would be in you, collective, where you're just trying to make yourself as stable as possible. Get your foundation steady, right? So you're looking after yourself emotionally. You're making sure that everything is stable around you. Everyone is comfortable. So that's if you have children, if you have grandchildren, maybe just any dependent. But this is also like really looking after you, looking after number one, so that you're able to look after anyone else that comes into your life. Oh, that just jumped out by itself. Yeah, Temperance, but it came out in reverse. Temperance in reverse. There we have it. So this is someone doing something in excess. This is lack of balance. This is that lack of patience. So someone knows that they've done something. It's, again, that's that runner kind of attitude where they don't stick to something. It's always very rushed, you know. It's never, let's just sit down and figure this out. It has to be now or never, kind of all the time. And it's almost like I can hear someone collective saying, why can't we just talk about this? Why can't we just, for once, rather than you overreacting, why can't we just stick to just having a talk or sleeping on it and seeing how we feel about it tomorrow? Manifestations coming in, okay? So things are starting to happen for you, collective. They are starting to happen for you. Now, if this is the person that you're thinking about here, collective, this is them trying to wish for things to mend themselves, and they're being very impatient about this as well. I'm feeling someone that knows that they've broken every rule there is to break, and we did see ashamed. And I know that they could have made this better by either not doing what they did, or for some of you that it wasn't as extreme as for others of your collective. All they had to do, and I mean all they had to do, was say sorry. But now they don't know if they've got the chance to. Okay. Six of Swords. Some of you are done with this completely. That was like, those were rocky seas that you went through. You went through, like, you were holding on. This almost feels like you were holding someone's hand through a bush of thorns, and you were willing to go through any kind of pain. But now you're just kind of like, look, I did everything there is to do for you. What more do you want from me? I need to look after me. And maybe I'm going to find, when I set sail, maybe I'm going to find someone that is going to appreciate me, but that clearly isn't you. So you're going to smooth the seas. The Hermit. Deep down, you've had a chance to really think about what's going on here. And you know the truth. So for some of you, you want the person back, collective. For others, you do not. Not at all. Anything goes. I don't judge either side, because we're all going through things totally differently, right? But whatever the truth is, whatever this is that you have figured out during this Hermit phase, during this Hermit period, please stay true to it. That is you connecting to the divine and getting the messages coming through, getting those downloads coming through. Stay true to it, and this is where you'll find your answers. Eight of Swords. Meanwhile, someone else is caught in a mental prison. Mental prison. And this is the Eight of Swords as well. Is that it's negativity. Nothing but negativity. So, and we did see the person was saying ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong. Right? So they know. They know. And it's circling and circling and circling, and they can't seem to get out of that prison. You might walk past the person and they might look completely okay on the outside, but this is a mental prison. On the inside, not so much. They're playing a good poker face, they're putting on such a good mask, but deep down they're crumbling. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. We have love and romance. Love and romance. Love and romance. I'm going to pull 3 for you. Okay. So we have, to start off with, we have attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. We did talk about you on that boat, or within that six of swords, right? Going from rocky seas to then going to nice smooth sailing, looking for something out there. Over here, you didn't find anything. You found nothing but chaos. And you wanted something. You wanted something that lasted. We could see you in your King of Cups and Pentacles, really trying to look for something firm, solid, but you couldn't. You tried though. You really did, because you're coming out as the kings. You're coming out as queens. You really did put effort into this. But something else is coming for you. Okay? Something better. Something that's meant for you. Illusion. Be aware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. This is more so, I think, if someone is coming back into your life, be sure that they're coming back in for the right reasons, collective. Don't just take them in because, okay, the person has a really nice smile, or they make you laugh every now and again, or they know how to cook exactly what you want when you want it, or because you just miss company. Because, being alone is painful. It's one of the main things that people don't actually talk about when it comes to depression. Being lonely is a tough thing to do. But don't just take them back because of that, because you're going to end up in the same place and fighting the same cycle. And I don't think that's fair for anyone. Dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. So this is for you collective. They may be getting downloads during the time that you're asleep. Look into those dreams. You may be getting dreams about a particular someone. I used to get dreams about someone that I would meet someone, but I never seen their face. Funny enough, I met someone exactly similar. Now, even though we didn't end up dating or anything, it was just the fact that the person kept on popping up in my dreams. So this may be happening for you, collective. Just pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention. I would say pay attention to animals in dreams as well. There's something to do with animals that I was looking into that is quite significant. And also look into synchronicities as well within your dreams. That might help. Okay, now just your love messages, and then we'll stop right there. Ooh, dear me. Okay. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I should have fought for you. Someone that gave up real quick, someone that just walked away, left you in pain, is now saying, I should have fought for you. I'm scared you will reject me. This is after they know, again, that they walked away when they shouldn't. They should have been there. You would have been their anchor, so why weren't they yours? Now they're asking themselves that question. Maybe they've realized what they did, but they know. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. This is someone that was in that mental prison. We did see the Eight of Swords. We did see all that pain, shame, sorry. We did see all that guilt. Now they're saying that they need to work on themselves, maybe do a little bit of shadow work, but I think it's needed. So, collective, that was your reading. Hope it helped. I love you all. Thank you for all the support you've given me. Continue to look after yourselves, continue to look after each other, and we'll meet again soon. Bye for now.